Hello, welcome to the FixyText stream. So we've taken over. We've kidnapped our reps, and this is the FixyText team who's going to be playing the game with you all. My name is Alina Constantine. I am the game director, and I will ping it over to the rest of the team that's been involved in making this beautiful game. Some of us are not here today, but there are quite a few of us who are going to just be silly and play this game with you. So I'll hand it over to Liz, who created the concept.
Hey, I'm Liz. I'm the editorial lead for FixyText and did the original pitch, which bloomed into the beautiful game you see before you today. And in addition to me, I will popcorn it over to April.
It's September today, so it's not no. Oh my gosh. Yes, hi, I'm April. This is what I sound like because we have no video, I believe. But please remember my voice. Ooh. But yeah, I am your gameplay engineer, and I am the one involved in creating the bugs. That's me. I did it.
Creating.
Yes, I'm going to popcorn it over to PJ.
Oh, hi, hello. I'm going to take some of that, all that bug burden from April and say I also have some of those bugs that you may encounter. I am the controller engineer, so that is anything you do and mess with on your device while you play the game. So yes, it's not all entirely on April. But I'll popcorn it over to Bruno here.
Oh, hey. Yes, I'm Bruno. I did art for FixyText. And I have a cold today, but I think you can play this game with a cold. So we will do that. And I'll send it over to Lewis.
Hey, I'm Lewis. I was the QA lead for this game, so I bore the bug burden. I was responsible for finding and taxonomizing and, keeping track of all the beautiful bugs in the game. And right now I'm just obsessively curating my avatar's face because it is a delightful feature in our lobby that I live very much.
Very clickable.
Let's see, have we passed it to everybody? I think so, right?
I think we popcorned it.
We have.
Wow.
Tremendous. And if you are watching along, you can join the audience after we enter. You can't see the room code now because this game's just for us. And because of that, I think I'm gonna, as the VIP, I'm gonna start the game. Is that good with everyone?
Yeah.
Let's start, baby. Beautiful.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Oh god. Oh no.
Hey, buddies.
That was my first time seeing the bug cover up the QR code for a moderated game. How cute.
So, since I'm thinking that people
bug.
don't talk to you that much,
Good
you're
bug.
gonna help me.
I like to think that she defends
First,
the
let's
FixyText
teach you how to
machine
type
and
on my
sting
machine
anyone
here.
who tries to intrude upon it.
I'm gonna pair you up with a text
like a huge
conversation,
Mothra thing?
then
Oh
you're
my
gonna
God.
get me out of it.
You are hearing the voice of Serena Marie. You might recognize her from, she is Dottie
I'll
from
have you jump into a text
Push
box
the
to
Button,
start typing,
and
but guess
came
what?
back for this game.
Most of
When
you
we
will be
were
working on the
casting
exact same text at
Fixie,
the same
we
time.
specifically looked
Why?
at former hosts that we knew were cool to work with, and Serena's very cool to work with. You may have seen her on Dropout.tv Dimension 20.
But other
Very
than
cool.
that, it works great. When you're finished, your pals
And
will
a little
vote on the words they like,
piece of
then we'll swap.
fun fact
Try to get a
from
big
Serena
reaction.
that
The
for
loudest, weirdest,
Push the Button,
wildest player wins.
we were figuring out what
You
the
get all
host
that?
looked
Well,
like.
we're
and
starting
She
anyway.
wore glasses, so we put
What kind of
glasses
combo
in
do
those.
you want to have today?
That's why I do
It's
it.
so rare to get to choose.
What a treat.
You can customize all their faces, yeah. The shape is luck of the draw, so you'll have to just see what you get and try to optimize them as best you can. Collect them all.
Yeah.
Play all the avatars. See who you get. Do we have votes on the category of the conversation we're talking to? Should we just see what we get?
I voted for
Oh, wow, 30
flirty.
audience members. That's awesome.
Oh.
You've selected flirty. Let's get into it. Who will we be chatting
Those
with
hands.
today?
Well, the animations, Bruno, they're so good.
I wish I could have strobing nail polish. That would be awesome.
Group 1, let's craft a response.
Friends with
Start you
benefits?
off
Jazz.
Jazz.
Was that what that stands for?
Yeah.
During the countdown, you'll have a few seconds to place your cursor. Choose wisely.
FWB.
Delightful.
Who's
5,
FWB?
I thought it stood for frog who bites.
Oh my god.
2, 1.
I'm excited.
All out of jokes? Try a free suggestion on your device.
Sure.
So this fella knew how to talk to us. Talked about food. We know how to respond to that.
Unspot chicken nugget. Wow.
Oh, the backspacing.
I love to see the WPM just plummet as you realize how stubby your fingers are.
For folks who are joining us in this game, you are answering these super important messages that someone else does not want to answer, and you're all in the same text box at the same time as a group, and then another group plays. You cannot backspace, so whatever you write is going to stick.
Hey, Jazz no jazz dot, so listen here, bub. I don't take kindly to
Chicken
unspecific
nuggets.
nuggies. I don't have to
Us,
just maybe we
chicken
show so I
nuggets.
thought we, meaning my
Who
lord
is-
and I am a
who is
supporter of
made
fantabulousity in the prime min British law
The
shippery.
prime min.
This would be just extra
small
chance to
minister.
friends with benefits. I have a meeting right now, but
I'm a meeting right now.
Wow, as much as I love all of that, there are clearly some
There's a
standouts.
question in the
Patriots.
I
chat.
want the other group to
How
look at
does
your device
moderation
now
work?
and
Or is
tap to
there no
select a few
moderation
words
before
as your
decision?
favorites.
There is moderation. If you turn on moderation, we, I believe the VIP,
Select
Is the-
up to
or
7 words.
it could
The
be-
rest, select in your heart.
I believe anyone. We have manual moderation, so the moderator can look through the text and remove spicy words if they so choose.
Now, let's see. your
April, you can
favorite
talk a little
words.
bit more about the other particulars of moderation. I think.
Yes. So moderation works in the way that this text we see on the lovely screen will all be covered up by different other symbols.
Real friends
So
write on the
That
same
won't
words.
show on the game screen, but it will still remain on the controller. At the end of that timer, when everything's finished, the moderator
Lots
can
of
go
hands
in
were on that ball.
and just remove whatever words they want, any other bad words or anything.
Let's see if the message got across.
Eventually, whatever they approve of will appear on this screen.
Group 2, you're up.
Just one of the many robust moderation features available in the Jackbox Party Pack 10 for you
I'll
and
give
your
a few
community
seconds during
online.
the countdown to place your cursor.
Wishlist
Then,
now.
have at it.
Wishlist now.
Go find your
5,
favorite stars
4,
to wish upon.
3, 2, 1.
April, do these text boxes also have our general like Jackbox profanity filter available?
I am typing at the moment.
Oh nope.
I am chatting. I think
Need a hint? Try
Yeah.
one of the suggestions on your device.
Post lore? Okay, so we didn't think too much. In my mind, our host is a former girl boss who doesn't want a girl boss anymore, and so is trying to politely to impolitely get rid of everyone in their contacts list, and is using you, the quote-unquote friends / employees, to cut off and go out into the wilderness.
And girl boss burnout has reached epidemic levels, so
Oh
I
my
think it's really
gosh.
beautiful that the game is highlighting that
It really
significantly.
is. It's really important.
I always love that. Oh, sorry, I was
Okay.
going to say that.
No,
Well,
you
I
go.
dream forever of hearing crazy Freon ringtone.
There's a
Police
buzzer.
alarms
Yeah,
all
I always
damn
love
day, but
that
we don't
meme where
always
it's-
get the blessings
where
we
it goes,
deserve a
no more
nation.
girl bossing.
Then here's
Only
some
girls
words.
sleeping.
I am
Girl
typing at the
resting.
Mayankyan
Girl
with
resting.
speeches the shipperio know. Ouch, the
In my
shippery of your
frantic
chicken wings
avatar
may need to cheer
customization,
one.
I was
There'll
able
be
to get
some
my favorite
potatoes
mouth,
made of
which is the
GMO
one with the music,
spice
the little
SPR.
One that
animated music
sings.
note.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know how the
Wonderful
mouse
mess.
sings.
And
Time
as
for
the
the
avatar
rest of
actually
you to pick
dances,
your favorite
the
words.
music note will
Start
spin and
now.
rotate as well in tandem with it. So
Years?
I'm a fan of it.
One of a kind.
I love Drem.
Bruno's done some really amazing work on choosing these characters, because you'd think, okay, well, you put any character, it's going to make a fun face, but there's a lot of work in the selection there. I don't know, Bruno, if you want to give us a little bit of your thoughts on what made the cut for a good face.
For a good face. Well, that's a good question. I don't know. I have an immediate answer. I just looked at them. I think they needed to be simple enough to read, and they need to be read as a face and eyes and mouth.
Let's see who weaved.
So that was the
some
number one.
words.
It was difficult enough to find, I think, special characters and stuff that read as those.
That
So
word was a group
I would say that was
effort.
the number one.
Yeah, some of these emote faces I feel like I've only seen on like
nice
Angel
color
Fire
in
anime
here.
fan websites from like 2008.
Oh my
so
God.
it's
Oh my
really
god.
beautiful.
Angel
to see them
Fire.
in.
How dare you?
Collab point.
Frog.
Frag.
I don't know if you're helping or hurting, but the important thing is I don't have to do anything. One of you is great, and the rest of you
Scores.
are
I've not been
great
paying
in your
attention.
own way.
I am so bad at this game.
That is such a lie, though.
No, that's not you're the writer. You wrote
Yeah,
this game.
and I've never won this game once, and we've been playtesting this
Let's see
since
who's ready
January.
to speak to me next.
I want to say this is because Lewis wins very frequently. I don't know how you manage to do this, Lewis. You keep coming up with new phrases even after playing this game mainly alone for hundreds of times, and I guess you've just sharpened your wit. I don't know what to say.
I mean, I think QA testing it every day. I just become scarily good at having inane conversations with myself.
I did enjoy reading Lewis's testing writing on the videos. That was fun. And sometimes I got really meta, like started talking about bugs in the game. And
Stuck? Shake it up with a free suggestion.
Yeah, it became autobiographical sometimes. It was a little too real.
It is one of the things that it's been really fun making this game with everyone here, is that you can never really have the same playthrough ever. Even if you come up with the same conversation that you're responding to, everyone's going to come up with something different. You're going to make a weird sentence and someone's going to jump on a word you really didn't think about, and it plays really nicely for 3 players or for 8 players. It plays very differently, so I think it's, and as Lewis said, like sometimes when we were testing, we multiplied ourselves and we had conversations alone. It's really fun to see what comes out. Bruno, do you want to jump on some of that?
Moving in.
You can go
More like
Lena,
Joel's focus,
but
but the
I have a
poster would
couple
need to be a
of
portal
things.
into a new dimension.
Yeah, I'd
for the
start with
woman
saying
filming
that
out
we
now a
wanted
major Broadway tour in
to
production. Don't
have
you need
things
to put
that
a tall
made
one's
you
house
think of
first?
machines a bit
Trevor.
more like the
Trevor.
analog types,
Don't you think
the
that's
types
moving a bit
that
fast?
are
Fast
more
and furious
crafted, where you
with
can see
inside.
the work of
I
someone's
think all
hands
of
that
us.
are kind of imperfect, and we wanted to mix that with the ASCII art and
know
sort
what's
of
up.
digital
Time to pick
character
those good
aesthetic.
slash
So it was
bad
a mixture
words.
of technology of today and technology of before, and we really wanted it to be kind of imperfect and wacky as well.
Pick faster.
I love Force.
I only have most of all of today.
Mom's house, Force.
One thing I love about this game is just like the propensity to have typos makes you want to start typing in this like already sort of mushmouth style.
I will note that the contact name for this conversation was handsome back scratcher, which is just delightful. That's a delightful little joke.
Oh, gee, I wonder who wrote that.
What?
Extra points for co-authoring.
Oh, big points.
Yeah,
Wow.
Liz, do you want to talk a little bit of what it was like for writers to pick? Because that's something that's really exciting. The writers' work was to be much shorter than what we usually are in other Jackbox games, and to be suggestive with fewer words. So I'm curious if you want to let us in on some of the conversations you had with writers when you were picking out who was going to say what in this game.
Yeah, these convos, we had a few outlines of what makes a good interactable conversation for this game. And the first part is that these conversation partners, quote unquote, is what we call them, always need to be doing or asking for something that requires a immediate response. It's either an emergency or something wild and just, it's not the type of thing that you could say, oh, I'll pick this up later. It is something that needs to be handled right away. And for writers, we don't necessarily get a lot of opportunity to just write jokes. And so I think a lot of writers really relished that, to make up funny names and funny situations for these people to be in. Meanwhile, to best suit the player text, that to set up our players to also be funny, player text need to be pretty bland and need to have a lot of physical space for writers to jump into. So like a lot of ellipses and dashes, just a lot of real estate to start typing into, just for the sake of ease of use. And then after that, we wanted those partner text responses to not be quite boring, so as to not give people who didn't have an idea right away to a little bit of a springboard. So I like to call those partner texts, they're chewable. You can see places of like, oh, I can get my teeth in here. So if you ever play this game and think like, oh, this is a very chewable, editable text, like that's what we try to do.
She yelled that all the zoo kinds of my aesthetic, but no, no.
Forcedly.
I like that we just had some sort of vague yodeling as the closure to this.
No.
Yodeling is always the answer.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to just make the text-to-speech do a sort of scatting.
Forcedly and
Make a
sarcastically.
decision.
Tremendous.
The stakes are medium high.
It's been really fun to see all of the game come together, because as we were talking about visuals before and writing, and the music also plays a really key part. Kelly Shuda was really a mastermind in making this possible, and it is really fun to see how the different parts sort of inspired each other. So I really enjoyed it when Kelly would come up with some beats, and we'd have some sessions in the morning when we'd check in on each other, what we were doing, and those beats would inspire what kind of mood that you would write in, and what kind of images we would want to have in the background. So it was really a nice sort of collaborative patchwork coming together, and hopefully that comes into the game as well for players to feel like they can make their own pieces out of it.
Real friends write on the same words.
Thank you, audience.
Yeah.
The conversations
Once
are
again, Lewis,
certainly
taking
conversing.
the
The only way to
crown.
go is up. Time to check that scoreboard.
Oh wow, it's over for y'all.
It's, oh my god.
Yeah.
So
As expected,
might as well quit.
I have a solid second to last place performance.
Drum roll for our final
Yes,
chat.
yes. Flip flop. Yes.
Here it goes. The beach.
Chat room Leslie.
Chat room Leslie. Oh my god, Louis.
Thanks of me.
You do it. Don't think, just text.
Probably back from my modeling days.
for folks who are joining us, it's really nice to have audience vote in. And if you are enjoying this game and you want to play it with your friends, please wishlist us on Steam. It'll make it easier for the game to come to you sooner.
More mess, more mess.
Oh wow, it's getting mythological now.
Oh boy.
There was some Mother God references last time.
A vague test template. Oh my god, Lewis cannot be pictured.
Jamie wants to know what the scenario is when there are an odd number of players in the game.
So when there's an odd number of players in the game, what happens is you're split up in, there's a larger group and a smaller group, and the points are balanced out. So if there's more people voting, then their points are worth a little bit less. So we've planned that out so that you can have groups of 2 and 3. You can have groups of you'll always have groups of 2 or more.
How do you?
If there's a 3-player game, then
The red mirror looks
play as 3 players in one group. It's a
with
slightly
your heart.
different
In
way of playing the
IT
game, but
weird.
that's
You sent that pics of someone or
accommodated.
something who looks like a vague but can read and uncanny test semblance of
A lot of
The golden
conflicting
goat.
opinions on
I
my
think
photograph ability here. I
No.
think there's some resentment because I'm
Oh my
winning.
gosh.
Cannot be pictured.
Can I see
I
this
just-
or not?
You know,
Now
jealousy
get your
is a
voting on.
disease, and I hope you all get well soon. I'm going to only vote for things that are complimentary for me.
Pick. Time is winding down and death is coming for us all. Show me the money.
I think what you should take away from this, Lewis, is that you're the golden goatee. That's not something everyone can say.
Oh yeah.
Offering.
I've already known that about myself, you know?
Oh wow.
Since birth, I've known. Whatever that may mean.
That word was a group.
You're
Golly.
just keeping it for yourself. I see. I see.
I was this whole round I didn't write anything. I just I was just adding things.
Oh my God.
How did that play?
It kind of worked.
That can be a good strategy for getting points too, is just wait for some really good words that
Yeah.
other people have entered and like add a little accent to them or something.
Here's
That's
the
all I
text.
did.
Now make it text stripe.
I love. Oh no, you go.
Oh yeah, there's kind of like a capture the flag element too, where you can sort of
Yeah.
stake your claim on a word that you think are gonna get votes.
Yeah.
I believe Ramel wrote this exchange, one of our writers, Ramel, and I remember being very tickled that the end game of this little conversation was like, "No way, those pictures are of me," and the response is like, "Oh, you look like player? Oh, that's nice." Just no
More
further
madness.
questions.
Keep at it.
Brilliant, yassified. I love it.
Full regalia.
Unsimple Geek wants to know, is this the Party Pack 10?
This is indeed Party Pack 10, which you can wishlist and get in the poll.
The Jackbox Party Pack 10 will be available on all platforms this fall. If you want to wishlist it on Steam or on PlayStation or many other platforms, we are working very hard to get this to you as soon as possible. Sprinkle Sproink.
You look like the brilliant
Beamed Queen Bean.
in full regalia. The queen the cake don't fit you right.
I feel like we go in a culinary direction a lot here. I remember we had
These fish, but
salmon,
less
which
than
was like
3 the golden gold. No, no,
Oh, the
combination of
salmon.
salmon and almond
Oh, the
was.
salmon is great. I
Cheese
remember
chest
We created some new unique
Sprinkles,
sounding dishes.
Bar
with
Julius
like
was
this.
my steamed queen bean.
I have plenty.
I feel like we don't use the
of
rhyming
about
strategy
this.
enough.
Time to make
Anytime
your
you do
final
that,
selection.
Lewis, anytime you sort of play with the acoustics of the word, it's just it gets it all.
Okay. Yes, I'd
You really like a word?
Regalia.
The double tap.
Sprinkle Sproink, double vote on that. Queen Bean question mark. Decentush. What is it?
What is that?
Isn't touch.
I like it.
I just love Nunu loves the mountain goats, just as a phrase.
Yeah. Nunu does.
Oh,
That's what I know about him.
Sprinkle Sprite. That's a good word.
Sproink.
Yeah, it's like an unreleased Pokemon name or something.
Oh my god.
Checkmate, Sprinkle
Let's
Sproink.
see the craveable, favorable words.
Well, let's see it. Oh, Sprinkle
Let's see
Sproink.
those
Oh my
craveable
god.
words.
Group effort there.
Oh my god, here we go.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Nice.
Here we go.
It just feels nice to be
oh
appreciated.
come on.
Thanks,
Come on
Claudia.
now.
Wow.
Come on now.
Now, who made the biggest and frankly
Biggest and frankly most frightening impression. You bet.
Oh my god. Oh, here he comes.
Wait,
Oh.
did I?
Oh,
Wait,
God.
Who is it?
Or so.
It's me.
Congrats, yay!
I'm glad I kept the yodeling in there too in the
Yeah.
finale as well.
Certainly. You won.
Well deserved. I voted for all those words. So
Wow.
So, in a way, we all won. Not just
yeah,
the winners.
that's the real game. You
It's
vote.
friendship.
I mean, my strategy was to sort of mutate a lot of your words, so, you know, it was a communal effort ultimately. It takes a village to write a fixie text.
For Lewis. All right.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
play
we
another
can play another
round.
round.
We should do another round. Yeah.
Do you want to play another round now, or just chat a little bit?
Cat.
I could choose same players. Oh, look, press Kindle.
Oh,
Oh, it's us. Look at us.
it is us.
Oh,
Well, there we are.
oh,
Wow.
oh.
Stream
Hello.
as well.
We love to stream.
All right. Well, let's see. What have we learned from this list? Apart
We
from the
learned-
fact that the community is the voice of Lewis.
We learned that even though it was a communal effort, Lewis takes all the credit.
As I should, ultimately.
Yes, absolutely.
At the end of the day, QA does make this really real.
Absolutely. PJ and the rest of the QA team. How's everything going at this point in production? Everything good? Or is it stressful?
I mean, I think. I was gonna say, I think from what I hear from Lewis too, it's been going pretty well.
Yeah, it's going right along. I mean, the games are looking great. It's like a busy but exciting time in development for sure.
It's really fun for us to share it with players who are going to play it later and see what y'all think about it. So, very excited to put this in the hands of other people. Liz, you're going to be at TwitchCon soon, right?
Yes, I am. PJ, you are infra, not QA. I knew that, and I said it, and I want everyone to know that I know what I said, and it was wrong. You are on infra.
It's time for a title change for PJ.
Oh snap!
I find that after a game of FixyText, words don't really mean anything anymore.
No.
Oh yeah.
It sort of devolves the vocabulary in a beautiful way. You'll find new words. You might invent your own language.
But the controller work that PJ you're doing is really beautiful, and
yeah.
if you've been playing in the audience, you've been seeing a lot of that. Just it's gorgeous and impeccably, like, very smoothly designed, because so much of FixyText is working with the controller and working with the keyboard that makes you feel good, and it's just a really incredible amount of work.
Yeah, it's been fun working on it. Big shout out to Bruno too, who we've stuck through some meetings and looking at things and moving pixels around, and we still have some stuff we want to get through. A lot of the favorites moment and a few of the other areas that we still have to hit. I think right now having a bit of a rework on some of the when the players are writing. So excited for that to get wrapped up and for folks to be able to see it once the game fully releases.
One of the fun parts of designing these games at Jackbox is there's really two spaces that we're making for you all, and like making sure that what you have on your phone really works with what you see on the screen, but it's very different. It's the place in which you input your voice, and then the game is speaking to you through the screen. Those are two really interesting spaces to design differently for. And so it's been really fun to work out the game sort of in that kind of conversation. Making a conversation. Yeah, let's play another game.
Same players. The players are the same.
Hey, friends. I'm so glad you're here. I need a favor. I have way too many people texting me. Since you're all just kind of sitting there, you're gonna help me. Now, let's pick the type of convo you want to have today.
Pick a category. Some of my favorites are under unknown number.
We should do unknown number.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Unknown's great. The bumper art for Unknown is probably my fave too.
Shout
I
out
love
to
this
Bruno.
guy.
Time to text.
Look at
Let's
him.
see what bees in my bonnet today.
So what we were looking at was
I'll start you off with this.
early beats and a lot of sort of analog beatboxing and hip hop, and so we wanted to bring, since the game is very chaotic, we wanted a little bit more of a chill vibe. We're thinking also about how to make something that's how would you put it? Something that you'd want to stay in. So mixing the hype of the energy with more chill tones. So there's a lot of analog beat machines that were used as an inspiration for that.
I think this is fine. Everything's going good. I'm gonna win this round. I'm not gonna win it all.
Well,
subscribe
me all the way from hell.
Yeah, thanks.
Never see two men the same way again. I just can't. I bike in front of one every day on my way to work.
What?
And I just
I'm gonna pop some tags
I'm
on
just
the
in
box for
FixyText.
your what? Sign me up. What? Is the big prize a big wally or a little line?
Ratio.
What's this? Unscrubby subscribe. HK subscribe me all the way from hell.
You gave it your all, and some of you gave it roughly half your all. I want the other group to look at your device now and tap to select
One thing
a
I
few
love that
words
this
as
game
your
reminds me of
favorites.
is this like auto-generated YouTube, like how do you pronounce this word things, where it's also like a text-to-speech pronouncing it, but half the time it's completely wrong, it's just like automated.
Deeply unreliable source.
It'd be like, how do you pronounce Bjork? And it'll be like, Bjork.
Well, computer said it.
Right?
To be fair, that was also a little bit of the inspiration of the game, of looking at, there's so many tools that we have today to improve our writing, and we felt like we wanted to play with that. We wanted to insert groups of friends, as your friend group is going to improve your writing so much more than any other tool,
Real
especially
friends
if
write on the
it's
same words.
working together. So that's how we get this goofy result.
Savvy Sage wants to know, is there anything streamer friendly about
That word was a group effort.
Let's see. It's a good question. Well,
Now,
you have a lot of ways that you can. You have moderation tools. You can, choose who you want to have on the stream or not.
Start with.
But yeah, there's a lot of the different settings that we mentioned
I'll give you a few seconds during the
in
countdown
the general
to
accessibility
search
features
that
that you can
have at
use.
it.
You can also lengthen timers. That's very helpful.
Four,
Extended timers for sure.
Three,
And we have a timerless mode, I believe. That
Yes,
is,
we also do.
which is an accessibility feature, and that works if the round ends when you hit your character limit instead of a time limit. So there's lots of options for whatever streamers and whatever communities you may be playing the game with.
Sorry, I'm just reading this word of art.
Evil? Excuse me? Excuse me. I was
I'm
just
taking whatever
promoting.
tactics I need to do. Any character defamation I need to do to maintain my first place role, I'm gonna go for.
Louis,
I was just telling about.
You didn't need the extra strategy, okay?
Okay, I'll put evil in quotes too.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean anything. I was just talking about all the robust accessibility features available for this game.
Unless the prize is Romeo and Juliet 3D from 2012 or something, I ain't interested. Get out. Out of here.
You know, it takes all character alignments to develop the Jackbox game, so we have to have some chaotic good and some lawful evil.
Please just let Liz.
Lawful evil.
win
I
the
love
story.
following the rules.
She is working hard. At evil at. That's
By the way,
do not trust.
she did.
Right away to Liz instead. She agreed.
I'm being attacked.
What a wonderful.
I mean, you
day.
did
Time
tea,
for the rest of
you
you
know,
to pick
but-
your favorite
I did.
words. Start now.
I can't deny that I did. I'm not voting for any of this slander. Romeo and Juliet.
To give a word extra love, double tap it to boost your points.
There was a moment during like a playtest where Liz and I were sitting, and I was so focused on the stability of the game, but then Liz goes, "April, what if you make game big?" And I was just so confused. It's like big. Is it like too hard to read? Is it too small?
Just what if you made
Just big.
And the most popular words
what do you do the
are
game? I made a little bigger.
Big.
Something to consider.
group effort there.
And I'm gonna keep on asking that until I get a big game.
Lots of words are on
Very
that.
good.
Fun, Liz, evil. I'm so mad.
Inch.
Collab points.
Wait, so the original word was inches?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Inch.
We're really coming together to do the work of a
Interesting.
single person. Time to put a number value to your efforts.
Well, look at that. Undefeated yet again.
Oh my god.
Okay, we have to do something here.
The worst text I've ever seen.
Okay, to mix things up, I'm gonna take one of our controller suggestions for roleplay options in round 2. And either that will serve you well,
Oh.
or it'll give you a leg up
Yeah.
against me. We'll see.
Okay.
Oh, the two men are multiplying.
Interesting.
What county is that in again?
888.
Needs a little
Uh,
shaping.
I'm pretty sure I looked it up and it's exclusively toll-free calls. I hope so. I'll need to look.
Let's go. Clock's running.
So yeah, this game has suggestions in quotation marks. It's basically additional writing prompts if you want to add chaos to the text, if you're not really sure what to write, or if you have ideas but you want to get even wackier. So on your phone, you'll have suggestions of additional ideas that you can throw in there.
Remember, you're friends with me, not with each other.
Wow. Row, rowing my little boaty.
Oh my gosh, see how the true evil nature of Liz is being revealed?
Oh no!
Like, you could just sign. You can just sign all your words, basically. Just like, this is Liz. Liz, this is Liz. Liz, it is. It is Liz.
I have reason to believe that
Hashtag
Liz
L.
has been possessed by one of the wacky tube men from the bumper.
If a ring's like a sparrow? Is it okay? Ash's sing.
Hashtag L.
Oh my god,
Calm
hashtag L,
down.
yeah.
I'm thinking, please send help. This tornado is spinning like a ship.
Specifically this.
I was just wearing
Ash's
my little
Tornado
Forget to
is
stick it
so
to
good.
Like shrimp forks. I want
I
some
will burn
shrimp
this thing
forks
to the
in my
ground.
in my
It will raise like a
tornadoes.
sparrow from its ashes. Cigarette. If I do not
Yeah,
run,
that was a
don't
lesser
resist.
discussed
Windfall
Power
is.
Rangers spinoff,
Hashtag
was
L.
the Shrimp Force.
Oh my god.
You know
What a
what's up.
treat.
Time to pick those good/bad words. Vote, vote, vote your vote.
Yeah, I think a few people have seen some of the favorite scrolling issues, something. But yeah, we're working through a lot of polish still with the controller, so none of like the current. Well, not the controller's not technically in a final state. So still working with Bruno and the team, making some art changes to it, and getting and squishing all the bugs that Lewis finds as he destroys everyone in the games he plays.
Yeah, there'll be much more QA testing on the horizon of these finalized controller changes, and my power will only grow.
Real friends write on the same words.
We're running,
That
racing towards the
reaction.
finish line. And all the gives the fact we're looking pretty good right now.
Make with the fixing.
I love all
$0.
these characters that you guys
Now
created.
work your evil magic.
Oh.
Your time starts
Their
now.
names and their comebacks are great.
This little fella with his fingers crossed and just concerned face. Delightful.
It's really funny the matches that have happened between the characters and the writing. I've seen a lot of good stuff. Unintended.
Feels like you're working through something here.
This roller coaster spooky. It is. Lots of roller coasters are. Bark, bark, bark. Seems like there's no slander towards me this time around, which I'm loving. No!
Engaging in the built-in roleplay mechanics this time.
Thank you.
We'll see how they serve me.
Well, I'm not missing any of Louis $money hashtag money. The yo give me now to those dollars.
It's pretty wordy.
This Molly Coasty is spooky. I go out to play by money and going up.
Oh,
God.
God.
Round and now I bear my soul and bark out on the rolly cost cuss my tummy is hurty wordy. Woof bluff. Yuck, my pup will be my fave friendo from No Warn Liz.
What a world of wordcraft. Now take all of that and pick your faves.
No.
Okay. Dodo is good. Money, money, money. Fantastic. And barf
Pick the
is
most
great.
flavorsome morsel.
Blarf. Roly coasty, we love that. Vote for myself. And my name.
That's a good strategy.
Oh, yeah.
Just put Liz in your text and you're
Oh my
bound to
gosh.
win.
Just get Liz in here.
Furiouser. If you use my name to win, I'm gonna be so mad.
Oh my god, it's like Bloody Mary if you write it like 3 times.
What are we
I mean, much like writing a text in real life, shameless pandering to the audience will reward you frequently.
No one lives.
nice co-writing here.
Barf. Barf. Barf.
There you go.
Wow,
Here we
the
go.
audience. Thank you.
Well,
Good
the audience has
stuff.
abandoned me.
That took a lot of
Delicious.
work. I hope
Delicious
it
treat.
works out for me.
You're a fickle group.
Who's typing circles around everyone else?
I'm around?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my
Liz!
Snap.
We believe in you, Liz.
Don't look back. That chapter of our lives is over.
They say every star has to burn out someday.
Oh,
Let's seal the deal.
And I don't want anyone to
This time.
flop. To let me win. I want everyone to play fair. It's Santa Claus!
oh, class Santa.
He's
Alina,
one of my
oh
favorites.
no!
Order up.
Well, you would know. You would know all the
Start
terrible things.
flexing that texting. Just go.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Oh no. No one types anything.
Oh, come on now.
Oh my
You can
God,
do better
Liz.
than that.
Keep typing, my little Shakespeares.
Oh my gosh, there's so many mistaken identities happening.
Those are
But basically, we're all just one person, guys. You just don't know this, but we have a voice filter, just like our voice filters in the game, and we're all one person. We've gotten really elaborate here in our engineering at Jackbox.
We're all just AI generated.
Yeah, after this, we'll sort of like reverse mitosis into like a fleshy hive mind collective.
Oh my god.
Fleshy hive mind. Whoa.
Lizard Breath Anderson-y day. This is it's great.
It is kind of scary to think that if our consciousness could all merge, this would be the internal monologue happening.
Alina, aka Louis, and
Nothing but a
This is
peach.
Jackbox AI, guys.
has been
This is
awfully
it.
good.
This is what you get.
Liz now. Liz, on the other hand, has been typing bit of peach. Amazing all around. Lizard breath and the CD.
Bees.
Here are some things they did.
What about the
Made a
bees?
list about stuff and told nobody. It has been
Yes,
most wonderful
like
to
bees.
see. Then, oh yes, like bees.
What a terrible,
Oh yes, like bees.
magnificent
I get it.
effort. Now get your voting on.
It makes everything make sense.
I follow.
We love voting, don't we, folks?
Vote for me.
How?
Can vote for bees?
Let's check out the points.
I'll vote for bees.
Yeah. Vote for me.
Oh, then vote for bees.
There it is.
So it's affirming to just get like a full string of words.
I see a question in the chat.
Lots of
Who
hands
made
were
those
on that
animations during round intros?
That is Bruno.
That's Bruno.
That would be me.
I bet that text went
I
down
did those.
great with our friend here.
Sorry.
And each category has its 3 different unique bumper animations, and they're all so good.
Classic Santa trap.
You've got the hang of this, right?
This round of Fixie just can't get my name out of its mouth.
Yeah.
Time starts now. Get Fixie.
Oh, this is a great prompt to give Lewis.
No, I will never work together with my nemesis.
Who is backspacing? Who?
Vocabulary. Romeo and Juliet, you simply cannot. You should not. Yeah, boisterous is also delightful.
Smiley face.
Well, dexterously destroy your vocabulary. Sprinkle coinly times. Who is wooing in the text? Bees.
Hashtag bees.
Hashtag
I
bees.
have hired your boy Easterously to really smile to
Dexterously, I
ruin your
love.
life. And your other things
Good work.
So you better
Well
be sorry,
typed.
you little bugger you. Here are some things they will do.
Is that
Q,
spelled
a test
correctly
fixie text
too?
and dexterously
Wow.
destroy
Oh.
a vocabulary. Yums, then your sprinkler proingly times and you will make sure that the game is working and 50 what are words? Romeo and Juliet for the Oscar. Hashtag B
For the
for.
Oscar.
Oh no, Romeo and Juliet came back.
I have
Simply must not.
plenty of feelings about this.
Hey.
Time to make
Is this
your
not?
final
How is
selection.
this not a? Someone needs to write a fanfic on Romeo and Juliet, please.
No, me.
Oh, gotta vote. Okay, I gotta vote. Boisterous is great. Vocabulary.
To reward those
Vote
extra
for
special words.
Woo.
Vocabulary.
For your name.
Vocabulary. Hashtag bees.
Hashtag bees, I like that one. Hashtag bees.
See, Lewis, now I can see you singing. That's really nice.
Oh yeah, a little music note. I always just rapidly click until I get that one.
Give me the O.
Time.
You know how to steal it. I know.
Collab points.
Ooh.
Which bees to choose?
Real
Oh, wow.
friends right on the
Wow.
same word.
Wow.
Oh, those are
Hashtag
all the
bees.
words. Those are all.
Thank you, audience.
Those are all
I want you
the
back. Hello.
You've all worked hard, but
Basically
I
everything I
live
vote.
in blissful solitude for the rest of my days.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Let's see.
Okay.
True.
Let's see.
Oh. Wait, what a surprise!
It's so lonely up at the top, you guys.
One and only friends.
I did my best. I did my best. I was so close. Oh well.
I was always on Team Liz.
Thank you.
You have to do a training montage, and then you can come back next year. You know,
Absolutely. I'm not allowed.
until my
Play this game
advisors
without you.
poison me,
Oh my
I'll
God.
be at the top.
My phone is close to dying, so I'm not sure I could go through another round. But
Yeah,
y'all are more than welcome.
I've probably got to hop back on some QA testing after this.
Mm-hmm.
So this might be it for me. I'm gonna leave while I'm riding high with 2 wins under my belt.
Oh yeah.
Very smart.
Leave now.
All right, I think this is it. So thanks for joining us and watching all of this nonsense. If you enjoyed watching FixyText, please wishlist us and Party Pack 10 on Steam.
Please do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Please. Coming soon.
And stick around to watch other Party Pack 10 games streaming on Twitch soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks everybody. This was a blast.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank
That was
you.
fun.
Thank you.
Bye,
All right.
everybody.